How's it going, guys? My name is MrHurriicane. I am back today on Madden 15, and today's video is going to be all about defense. In my first Madden 15 video, I wanted some suggestions to see a safety you guys wanted to see me play a full game as, and the ones that I saw in the comments the most when I was checking were Tyrann Mathieu from the Cardinals, Kam Chancellor, and Earl Thomas from the Seahawks. And so I've decided I'm going to play this video with the entire Legion of Boom in Seattle. We're going to play against the Detroit Lions because they're a pass-happy offense, and I don't want to deal with too much running. I kind of want to defend the pass in this video, and I'll swap between each member of the secondary and probably show off some of the front seven as well, because I wanted to show off the tackle cone and some of those new mechanics with pass rushing. So I'll try to give a good balance of all these different things that are new on defense. This will be on all Madden difficulty. We'll play this one in Seattle, and we'll play this one clear. My first game was in the snow. We'll go sunny skies. Well, it's not going to be sunny. It's going to be nighttime. And then one of my upcoming videos, you know it's going to be in the rain. I'm a big fan of the elements. But anyway, let's jump into this Lions and Seahawks. And welcome to Seattle, everybody. CenturyLink Field. LOB versus the Lions. That's what this video is all about. I'll be super simming all the offense for us because it's all about defense today. This is my way of getting ready for my Sammy Hollins series. Of course, I'm finishing out his career in college right now. If you want to check out that playlist, you can check it out in the description. But I gotta get used to the way players move in Madden 15 still, and I was getting used to it in Madden 25, and I'm still not really used to it that much. I've only played a little bit on next gen, so still a little bit of a learning curve and just getting used to it, I guess, after playing on the Infinity engine on last gen. So I'll receive this opening kickoff, it looks like, and then we'll go right to defense, and I'll be super simming the rest of this. So I guess we'll open it up with Percy Harvin, the ex-Minnesota Viking. Was one of my favorite players in the Vikings before they traded him away. And alright, offense, have fun at the 19. I'm ready for some defense. Kam Chancellor was a very good suggestion from you guys because Sammy Hollins plays a little bit similar to him in the hitting style anyway. Cam's a much better guy in coverage. If you see the Sammy Hollins road to Madden 15, you know that coverage is not always pretty. As a matter of fact, it's never pretty. But I'll try my best today to step up and hopefully make a couple plays here in the secondary. And of course, against the Lions, we got to deal with Calvin Johnson. So I'll swap over now, and it's Richard Sherman. And Calvin. Nope, it's going to be Ryan Broyles running after the catch up past the 30. Now, I'm going to go to the defensive line quick because I wanted to show off some of the, basically these new mechanics that you didn't see in my first video. I made sure I had the visual feedback on so you can kind of see the timing of the snap where you can jump it, and then the finesse and power moves are now mapped to the X and square buttons on PlayStation, which would be A and X on Xbox. And timing those gives you successful wins versus the old linemen. But okay, they got Calvin in the slot, Malcolm Smith. I'm sorry. I'll try to help. Oh no, it's Reggie Bush. And Bush only got a couple on that play. That's one thing I noticed with the Lions, though. They put Calvin Johnson in the slot a lot of times, and if you're not prepared, you're going to see a lot of mismatches with Calvin. And now it's Golden Tate, the ex-Seattle Seahawk. We'll see if we can welcome back to Seattle nicely here in a little bit, but that's a good 11-yard reception. And I'll, of course, be bringing more videos showing you guys what's new in Madden 15, so suggestions below in the comment section for what you would like to see. I suggest that Stafford throw it my way one of these days because, you know, I wanted to do this video, obviously, to show you guys defense and these camera angles and get myself ready for my Sammy Hollins series, but at the same time, I want to make some plays. Alright, so I'm going to cover, we're going to go with my deep third here with Byron Maxwell and see if Calvin will test him out. No. It's a play action. Okay, I got to abandon my zone. And Broyles, no, not even close. I'm basically going to play on the same side as Calvin Johnson most of this game, but they haven't thrown it to him yet. 3rd and 4, Matthew Stafford. And slant again. This time, Ryan Broyles, get out of the way. I'm trying to make a play. That's also something I've noticed in the few games I've played against the Lions. They love to throw it to Ryan Broyles in the slot. Alright, again. Oh, I don't have my player lock this time. I'm sorry, guys. Messed that up. And Golden Tate now They put the Rams, or not the Rams, what am I thinking? The Lions inside the red zone now. We'll see if we can slam this door shut. We got a 2-wide formation. And I always kind of over-prepare against offenses like this who like to throw the football. I don't really play against the run, and that's what happens. We come out in the wrong package and Reggie Bush up the middle for a big gain. Alright, one-on-one, it's just me and Eric Ebron. Handoff, Reggie Bush, touchdown Lions. Ran right down the field. It is all Madden difficulty, so it's good to see a challenge from the offense, especially after a lot of these blowouts I have in my Sammy Holland series. We'll super sim to their next drive. Alright, so it wasn't a very Legion of Boom-esque way to start this game off, and now it's 7-0. They have the football again. There's Calvin Short, but it's a screen, and down goes Matt Stafford. And we might just see this offense change dramatically. I think Stafford just got hurt. Who's going to come in? I'm trying to think of who their backups are now. I was used to Sean Hill for so many years. I know they got Kellen Moore. Alright, backup quarterback in. It's Dan Orlovsky. And he's going to go down. There we go. This is the defense. A lot of pressure from the front seven. Mixing a lot of different guys. There we go. That was good defense. There we go. We're all tied up, and out comes Matt Stafford. He's back, and I'll control Jeremy Lane now. Nickel corner. And I got the out covered. Stafford right, almost picked off. Kam Chancellor. All right, I'll play off-man coverage against Calvin Johnson. I don't want to press. I need some time to react here. And, oh, good coverage. And the throw right, picked off by Richard Sherman. Now, I hope that this defense isn't only making plays with guys that I'm not controlling. I want to get something in this video. I need to do something good. All right, the ex-Seahawk Golden Tate. I have Maxwell once again. Let's see if this is a draw to Bush. No, it's a fake. Firing right to Brandon Pettigrew, and that is a gain of about 4 or 5. Oh, they're running hurry up, and this is where you can get really screwed up because if you don't get your player lock in time, then you're screwed. And they don't waste time this year on no huddles. They do it quickly, and I don't know why Bush ran out of bounds. All right, one of my favorite things to do with Sammy Hollins. Blitz. Here I come. Whoops, don't want to get off sides. And now I can jump the snap in this game, so this is even better. And here comes Chancellor, but not getting any pressure. And Reggie Bush has the first down. All right, hurry it up. Give me my camera view. I got Chancellor once again. What's my zone? Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Throw it here. Ah, you waited. That was smart. Couldn't get any pressure. Chancellor again. Oh! I'm not sure if that's attributed to the no huddle or anything, but the Lions just got a false start. And, you know, I can't really remember seeing false start ever called in Madden 25. Of course, I use penalty sliders because they have a major impact on gameplay. I don't know. I like to see more penalties. Not after the preseason, watching those games, though. I can handle no illegal contact. Maybe some PI in the game, though, would be nice. All right, Chancellor again. 2nd down and 8. Oh, I think he might have been throwing it there. I'm not 100% sure, but I may have been able to make a play. All right, I want to stay on this side with Calvin Johnson. Kevin Ogletree checks into the game, as well as Eric Ebron. And they just avoid me. Joik Bell. Maybe my favorite player on the Lions. And someone just got hurt, and Bell only got 2 yards, or lost 2 yards. All right, the guy who had gotten hurt was Bobby Wagner, so now we're down 1 in our front 7, unless he's back. Looks like he is gone. Hand off to Reggie Bush. Oh, come on. I got to get a hit at least. Do I have any stats in this game? I've covered well a couple times. Oh, no, broken collarbone. All right, I got anything quick here. Flats with Chancellor. And I get the fun of being in strafe mode most of the time now. I forgot about that. I'm still used to an NCAA 13 where you have to be in reaction time, the slow mode version of the game to do that. But, okay, I really need to get a tackle or something. I can't just do this video and do nothing. Or a pick. I would take an interception all day. But running. Reggie Bush. Let me get in there. I'll make a play with anybody. Chancellor close to the line. There's Bush. Handoff. I'll chase him down. Oh, yeah, just kidding. I tripped. Come on, man. I got Jeremy Lane. Wanna know why? Because now I'm shading Reggie Bush. And it's a fake. And I bit. Bad. But hey, I got a tackle. How's that, Brandon Pettigrew? That's a Madden 15 hit stick right there. And then he shoots a free throw or something. This is where you get in trouble. We got a linebacker on Calvin Johnson. I should probably swap to his zone now just to play it safe. And I got the flats here with Kam Chancellor. 2nd down and 4. Come on, Matthew. Come on, Matt. No one over here. Stafford throws a left. Caught by Reggie Bush. That might be a first. All right, blitzing now with Jeremy Lane. Don't block, Bush. Oh, they hand it off, of course. And that's going to be a gain of about 5 or 6. You know, if you guys want, I could do a video where I play only as, like, the front 7 for a team as well. And I can show off more of the pass rushing stuff and the block steering. This is all about secondary, though, today. And there's my guy, Joik Bell. And he got the first. This time I got Earl Thomas. I'm going to shade this way because Calvin Johnson exists. 1st down and 10. And passing right to Golden Tate. I like to see the computer be a little bit more aggressive. This is a lot of short stuff. It's an efficient passing game, but mainly efficient in completion percentage, not exactly offensive production. They only have 7 points. 2nd down and 5. I got my deep middle. No one's testing it. And there's a good throw to Ryan Broyles. Right in front of Richard Sherman. You gotta throw it up. Calvin Johnson. I got Kam Chancellor over the top. Oh, I thought he was trying to go to the end zone, but I didn't see Reggie Bush there. Thought he did a pretty nice job there in coverage. Byron Maxwell, meet Megatron. And 4th quarter, never mind. So I'm assuming that Sherman just got tired. And that's why Maxwell was over here. Anyway, it's Calvin Johnson over here. And handoff to Reggie Bush. And he won't get it this time. But he has ran the ball fairly successfully. Come on, Stafford. Come on. Let's take a shot. Calvin on a slant. No, getting open, and it's a touchdown. Kind of abandoned my zone just covering Megatron. Overran it, and didn't get much help from the guy who was to be covering the flats. So that gave Detroit the lead, but we just went down and kicked a field goal. So 4 minutes left. Seahawks against the Lions. Come on, Legion of Boom. Again, focusing on Calvin Johnson. Hopefully I can make a play this time. It's a 3-wide formation. And passing short to Brandon Pettigrew. And he's got about 8 or 9. Alright, trips this way. I see Johnson on the inside, and Pettigrew is the one wide. And Matthew Stafford somehow still on his feet, and then he goes down. Cliff Averill, the ex-Lion, sacks Matt Stafford. Well, you know who I'm covering. Calvin up top. I'll protect deep with Kam Chancellor. Johnson in motion. And it's Reggie Bush. Or no, it's Joik Bell. And Bell gets blasted by Chancellor, but he has the first down. And we have to keep them out of field goal range, by the way. It's only a 2-point contest. All right, lone safety up top. Stafford back to pass. To the middle. Calvin, no, I overran it. I got to get better at readjusting my position when I am off course. Well, the Lions are a long-distance field goal range, so now we got to worry about clock as well. Maybe a turnover. And not going to get it there. Need a bigger hit than that. Come on, hurry it up here. Oh, I didn't get player lock again. Dump off Pettigrew. And Pettigrew stopped shy of the first down. Come on, Stafford. Take your shot. Caught. And that's going to get him inside the 10-yard line. Oh, I wasn't ready. What's this view? Knocked that away. Nicely done. But we need an interception here. They're still in field goal range. They're in extra point range, I mean. And we got to fix that. I got the middle here. I'm watching an inside slant or something. Maybe Reggie Bush. And Bush's fumble! Oh, we got it! You gotta be kidding me. We actually did it. Jeremy Lane on the recovery. And Detroit, they just gave the game away. And Lane might be hurt. Jeremy Lane receiving medical attention after recovering the fumble. We'll take a second look. I want to say that was Reggie Bush who lost the football. And we'll find out for sure now. Yes, it was Bush. They tried to run it. They wanted this touchdown. Not an aggressive play call. They just wanted the run. And there's Bush. Let's see who actually knocks this out. There's Bruce Irvin right there. And it looks like... Ooh, he still has the ball there. Could he have been down? This is so close. Could Bush have been down? The ground may have caused a fumble there. Not gonna lie. We'll see if that stands. Nothing's happened yet. Is there going to be a booth challenge? Let me just call a play here. Oh no, a booth review! No! I was hoping this wouldn't happen, but I think the ground caused the fumble and this is going to be reversed. Irvin with the big hit, but the elbow touches the ground. This is my first time seeing the challenge, though, in the game, so I have the audio turned off, so you're not going to be able to hear the referee. I have all the music and stuff turned off, and then the announcers as well. So we'll hear the crowd and their reaction. I hear some boos. The play has been reversed. All right, Detroit has the football again. And Stafford back to pass. Stafford! Oh my God! Stafford just ran in for a touchdown. That's how they take the lead? Matthew Stafford rushing touchdown. Are you kidding me? That happened right there. That's the thing that happened. Alright, well, I feel the need to take over now. It's 21-16. We got to get some offense going. I don't want to simulate the rest of the game. It's 4th down and 11. We'll see if I can get a conversion here and keep this game alive. Let's get a smart route here for Doug Baldwin on the outside. And I'll get a... Let's do the new Max Protect audible. You guys can just stay in. Here we go. And caught by Doug Baldwin. We're not done yet. Come on, guys. We got to hurry up. I have one timeout left. Let's just use it now. Wasted a couple seconds, but now we'll throw to the sideline and then try to go deep. Alright, Miller, you run your smart route. This is going to the sideline. I'm not even really going to look to the left side of the field. And, oh, Miller, that wasn't supposed to be for you, but okay, 8 seconds left now. Again, work someone to the sideline and put us in position for a Russell Wilson Hail Mary. Really need you to make a play here, Doug Baldwin. And it's a good jam. Pass overthrown. You can see some of the pass inaccuracy there. In a lot of past Maddens, the deep ball or the inaccurate passes were way off the mark. But you can see that one was obviously a good bit off the mark. We'll just go in and look at it. And you can see Doug Baldwin actually reach up and go for it. That's a nice added touch. And it was nice to actually throw this with some anticipation. I've complained about not being able to make a lot of anticipation reads in the past, but yeah, that one a little off the mark. And now 4 seconds left. Wilson has an arm, but I'm not sure if he has this arm. Alright, if I can go deep and get Percy Harvin, we might be able to pull off a miracle here. 3rd down and 10. Blitz. Wilson throwing long. Come on, Percy. Overthrown. Game over. That is it, guys. We are unable to beat the Lions again. I've already lost to them twice on my channel in 2 videos. I just realized I put the Lions in both videos now, but... Anyway, that was some Legion of Boom gameplay, showing off some of the new defensive stuff in Madden 15. If you guys want to see me play a game where I control mainly the front 7 guys, do a lot of blitzing, and rushing the passer with D linemen, let me know in the comment section. I think I'd like to make that video. And I have some other stuff planned too, like maybe simming through a season in franchise mode and seeing a draft class and how that all shakes out. But please leave your feedback below and subscribe for much more Madden 15 to come. I'll have a series code that's much like this video here where I play as one player on defense. It's my Sammy Holland safety from NCAA 13. I'm really excited to get him going here in Madden 15, and hopefully we can have a lot of fun with that. But subscribe if you enjoyed, like if you enjoyed, and feedback below in the comment section. But that's it for today, guys. I will see you next time. Have a great day.